Hi Virgo, this is your March 27th through April 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have you, the Hermit, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Magician in the potential outcome. We have the Nine of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Taurus, perhaps another Virgo. You know what? This person speaks your language, Virgo. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this spread. I laid down the cards, I did clarifiers, I looked them over, and I was like, yeah, this person speaks Virgo's language. And they're not only speaking your language, they're actually doing things, because talk is cheap, right, Virgo? Yes, talk is cheap. That's the way you guys see connections when they come into your life, right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's just a common thing with Virgos and Earth signs in general. You know, talk is nice, but how about you not just talking the talk and walking the walk, actually doing things? And it looks like this person will make your life better. Make your life better in a big way. We have quite a few things on the tables pointing that out, right? First of all, we start with you. The very first card that came out is the Hermit. That is your major arcana card, Virgo. That's you. And you're clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of a tough life, something that's taken a toll on us. So perhaps you're struggling right now. And you could be struggling with anything, right? You could be struggling financially, emotionally. Perhaps you do have a lot of things on your plate and you're juggling. You never have a free second. Perhaps this person will come into your life and they will actually assist you with something. They will help you with something. They will alleviate some of your responsibilities, or they will do something to, take off some of those burdens that we see in the Ten of Wands. And they will just continue on this track. They will continue doing this for the rest of your life. Alright, so right next to the Hermit we have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Fool is you could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of liberation. So with this person coming into your life and them assuming some of the responsibilities, it will feel like a breath of fresh air. So now you can enjoy life together with this person. Now your life will get better. I personally believe we are in each other's lives to make each other's lives better, because otherwise what's the point? And I think that's exactly what this person brings to the table, right? The Ace of Swords clarifying the Fool. It's a very straightforward, very direct, very clear energy, right? I think they're going to come in, they're going to be very straightforward, very upfront with you. They're not going to be beating around the bush or playing around. It's not one of those wishy-washy people. It's not one of those people who will say, oh, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. No, with this person, they're going to be crystal clear about their intentions with that Ace of Swords. And again, they're coming in to make your life better. Okay, the World on the bottom of the deck is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new, better, happier chapter of your life is about to begin. The Magician in the middle could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or perhaps another Virgo, right? The Magician is shared between you, Virgo, and the Gemini. But the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, right? And they're using those tools. Again, a very resourceful individual. They're not just sitting on the couch watching TV. They do stuff. They do stuff, and they're really good at it with the Magician card, right? The Magician is a card of taking action. Very active card. In the potential outcome, we have the Nine of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and I think that's the way you're feeling, because now you've got somebody you can always rely upon. You know this person is always going to be there for you. They will help you, they will love you, they will cherish you, because again, with the Magician, They can do it all. It's like a jack of all trades. Okay, the Three of Pentacles in the middle. There you guys go. It's a card of establishing a solid foundation, working together on this, building this. This is when both parties put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. It's not just you anymore, Virgo. This person will actively participate in this. Right, and the Hierophant right next to that could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Rock solid. Sitting right next to the Three of Pentacles is just rock solid. So I like it a lot for you, Virgo. Finally somebody who is not just talking talk, but they're walking the walk. They're actively participating. This person is even proactive, right? Yeah, they're the real deal. They are the real deal. They know, perhaps, somebody you always wanted to have in your life. The Nine of Cups is a wish come true card. Alright, so I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Virgo. This looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Justice, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you could be dealing with a Libra. This is either, let's talk about the only major arcana card we have on the table, Justice, right next to the deck. So it could be either a government organization or a religious organization. All right, you could be winning a lawsuit. Perhaps you're suing your neighbor. You could be filing, or perhaps you've already filed something with your local government. Say you want to remodel your house, or you want to build an addition to your house, and you had to submit the blueprints with your local government. Justice could be that local government, and you're getting the approval from that local government this week. For others of you, somebody is either getting engaged or somebody is getting married, right? Because Justice could be, either, again, a government organization, or, a chapel or a religious organization, a church or, I don't know, temple, mosque, what have you. Right? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of victory and success, or back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. Okay? The Ace of Swords in the middle, well, the second card from the left. This is a decision that goes in your favor if you are dealing with the government, right? You see how in the Justice card, the person in the Justice card is holding up scales and also a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the answer yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. It's a card of clarity, okay? So if somebody is proposing to you, I think you're going to say yes, Virgo. Yes, you can say whatever you want, but that's what I see. All right. And the Four of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of either an existing relationship or marriage, or it could be the future relationship or marriage in this case, if this is a proposal, right? Yeah, this looks good. I did not even want to clarify anything. You will feel good about this, no matter what the scenario is. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Hangman, the King of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You got this King of Swords, right? It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart, or this person is just too cold, too detached. As a matter of fact, this right here there's nothing here for you, Virgo, right? Perhaps it's been going on for a while. The Hangman, the first card that came out, is a card of stagnation. But there's nothing here for you, absolutely nothing. When I see spreads like this, I ask myself a very simple question. What do we not have here? What we don't have here is commitment. We don't have any lovey-dovey cards. We don't have any offers, as a matter of fact, right? The only offer we see is in the Four of Cups right next to the deck, but that offer is rejected. All we have here is struggle, drama, fighting, conflicts. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, feeling miserable, feeling brokenhearted. That's what we have here. It's just one giant, I don't even have a word for it. It's nothing. So I wouldn't even bother with this, Virgo. All right, so I'm not gonna waste any more time on this because this just feels really, I don't know, sad. I guess this is just bad. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, clarified by Temperance, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Sagittarius, but I don't think zodiac signs really matter here. Some kind of a partnership or an alliance or an agreement or a deal is about to take place this week, and perhaps it's a long time coming, right? Temperance, clarifying the Two of Cups, is a card of patience. Okay, so perhaps this week marks the spot, right? Finally, something is coming to an agreement. Finally, there's going to be signatures and paperwork, right? Yeah, and perhaps everybody's been patiently working on this or patiently waiting for everybody to get on board and things like that. All right, the Queen of Pentacles, the first card that came out, that's you, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Hierophant right next to you could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Hierophant is something formal and official. It could be educational too, right? But with the Hierophant, this is when everything is done by the book. Paperwork is done correctly. If you need to submit something with the government or file something with the government, that's all is done. Right, the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of work, business, and finances. And the Two of Cups, when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Two of Cups is my handshake card. So yeah, I think this week it's all finally is coming together. Paperwork is done, everybody's on board, everybody knows what's going on, and now we can shake hands, now we can sign documents. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Devil, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I think this spread has to do with the work, business, and finances spread I just did for you a couple of minutes ago. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, and there's one little something about that deal or about that contract or what have you, right? The Devil card, the first card that came out. You could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the Devil is a card. There's always a catch with the Devil when it comes to work, business, and finances. So if I were you, I would review the fine print in those documents. Give it to a lawyer if you can. Give it to somebody who can read through it and understand what they're actually talking about with all that legal words that they use, right? So perhaps there is a catch there, or perhaps you're aware of it, right? Perhaps you'll have to work your butt off. You'll have to work extra time. You'll have to do things that you're not used to doing, such as travel or assume more responsibilities than what you're used to. So be careful with the Devil card, right? But the rest of the spread is good, right? The Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Devil, is a card of collaboration. This is when people get together and work on stuff. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles in the middle is also a work, business, and finances card. The Two of Cups right next to the deck is a handshake card, signature card, right? And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. But again, be careful with the Devil in terms of that you understand what this job or what this deal will require of you. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.